the westernunion.com VIP lounge.
It's 106 KMEL, your girl Shay Diddy here, my man ScHoolboy Q.
Yeah, to me, and my voice is gone, so excuse me.
Is your voice gone because you was turning up too much last night?
Yeah, the whole 2 weeks, last 2 weeks, I've been doing shows and
Right.
just turning up, and I haven't been doing shows in like years, like 2 years, so getting back into the swing of things, you know.
Getting back into the swing of things. How was that transition for you from not doing shows and kind of relaxing with your family to getting back on the road? Are you like, dude?
It's cool and shit. You know what I mean? I get to take time off and be with my daughter and shit, and I get to come back out here, pay the bills, and on top of that, I just get to be in front of the fans and feel their energy and
Right.
see what, you know what I mean? That's what it really is about. It ain't necessarily about money.
Right.
But to see the fans and interact with the fans, you know, I got fans that come up to me and tell me that they've been listening to me since the 9th grade and now they graduated college. Or I done got dudes that done got met their wife in my shows.
Yo, that's dope.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, we met you at the show 2 years ago, blah, blah, blah. We met up there and now we're married. I'm like, damn, nigga, that's kind of fast to get married, but I'm like, I appreciate it.
You're not married, are you?
Nah.
Okay, I was just checking, like,
I'm
wait
a
a
single
minute.
man, you know.
Does that give you a little bit of perspective? Because I know this industry can be a little hard and can get trying, where it's like, yo, I'm actually touching people's hearts and touching people's lives. And
Nah, yeah, that's what keeps you going, because after Oxymoron, I had quit rap for a minute. Like, I'm done with rap. I don't really care no more.
you can't do that.
And then it was just like running into people at Target or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, your local, whatever the scumbag Walmart is, I was walking in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just seeing people and talking to them is like cool, you know.
So when did you start working on Blank Face?
July last year.
Okay. And congratulations, by the way. I know it just dropped yesterday.
Yes, thank
A lot
you.
of people talking about it.
Yeah.
If you haven't picked it up yet, you need to go get that ASAP.
It just sucks that it had to drop at a time like this where everything is going on and it takes the focus away from the music, but it is a bigger issue going on in the world right now.
Oh, yeah. Especially
More than just music. For some people, music heals. For some people, it don't.
Right.
So I can understand somebody not really trying to digest my album just quite yet, or trying to hear my album just quite yet, because I done got a few tweets.
Right.
Because I just started getting back on Twitter, and certain people just saying they're not ready to listen to my album yet. They want to, they brought it, but they just like, I don't want to try to fully listen to it and try to digest it and give it a bad review because I'm in a fucked up space.
Right.
So I appreciate that too, you know what I mean, putting respect on my album.
See, let's talk about that for a minute, because I don't know about you guys in the audience, but for the last 4 or 5 days, I literally been just on an emotional roller coaster, like up until 6 a.m, watching what is happening, reading Twitter, and then just trying to digest it for myself. Like, what are we supposed to do as just normal citizens with no legal power? You know what I mean? Like, when you were watching everything that happened with Alton Sterling, Philando Castile, and then Dallas on both sides, like, what were your thoughts?
I mean, it's sad. Like, I was moving around so much, and I was out the country
Yeah.
when all this stuff happened, so it wasn't a big deal where I was at. Like, I turned on the TV, I didn't see it.
Right.
You know, I had to look at Twitter, or somebody would text me, like, be careful out there, and it's like, bro, I'm in Europe right now.
Like,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But looking at that footage, you know what I mean, seeing that girl cry, I got a daughter at 7 years old.
Yeah.
Seeing her trying to comfort her mother, seeing 5 witnesses film a man, Alton, get shot. I don't get why 5 people need cameras
Right.
to get this footage. I mean, we've been seeing black people get killed on camera forever. When are we going to sit there? And we always talk about this unity thing. When are we going to sit there and start helping people? Like,
Right.
maybe you just stand next to the cop while it's going down. If that means you go to jail too, then hey, so be it. You're not going to jail for no real serious charge. You know, you probably could have saved somebody's life.
Right.
Everybody want that perfect angle so they can be the one that got the footage. When one person filming, that's cool. You understand? Like, but 5 and 6 people out there and they all filming, it's like, I don't get that. It's like we know what's about to happen. You know what was about to happen.
Right.
You know what, we done seen it too many times. Like,
Right.
when are we going to sit there and say, stop? You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to put my life on the line for another man, for like another stranger. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we have to stand up to these police because they not respecting us. Like, they see a big dude, he's 300 pounds or something. They're sitting over him. They can't control him. He got a gun. Poop, poop.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody just gotta. I don't know, man. It's just I just feel like it's too many people filming things, and not enough people helping. And they talking about this unity, but if you had unity, you would have helped.
You would have spoke up and said
You know
something.
what I'm saying? Like, say something. Like, tase them. Like, anything. Like,
Right.
y'all just quiet with the cameras, watching it go down.
Yeah.
And then when it happens, oh, you wrong. Of course it's wrong, but let's try to help. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take a bullet for one of my brothers. Like, it just is what it is, man. We got to stop letting people get dogged like that.
Now, were you talking about this a little bit on your That Part remix? I know you just dropped it.
Yeah, I was
with
talking. I
Kendrick.
wasn't talking about the one with the daughter in the back. It was nothing she could do.
It's about
She was by
Alton.
herself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was talking about Alton. I didn't like the fact that it was 5 and 6 witnesses watching this.
Right.
Store owner, this dude, that dude, this dude, the store owner. You say you didn't call the police on this man. Obviously you let him sell CDs in front of your store all the time. You know this dude. You know he's a good guy. You know he's not trying to shoot nobody or hurt nobody.
Right.
Why don't you go out there and say something?
To the police.
Why are you sitting there filming it? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that just hurt me a little bit. It's like all this unity shit we kicking, but I don't see no unity happening.
Right.
Let's help, like, for real.
Yeah, from across the board. If you see
Real
something
talk.
going down that's not
Real
right,
talk.
just speak up. Half
Real
the time,
talk.
that's all you really need.
You see it. You know what's about to happen. Stop letting them get to the point where, oh, he got a gun. Because
Right.
they can't handle him.
Right.
Like, bro, come on.
Just a side note, I'll say it as well. I know a lot of big 300-pound black dudes. We got one behind the boards right now, and he's
Oh,
a
yeah.
big teddy bear. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't make assumptions based on how people look, and we're just going to say that for the world. Anyhow, let's get back to the album.
For sure.
Because I know that probably killed your mood yesterday, but the album, although it just dropped yesterday, a lot of people are excited about it just because I know you got E40 on there, so for the Bay Area's own. Like, how did that even come about?
Me and 40 been cool for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's one of my favorite rappers. I have like over 200 songs from 40, you know.
Do you?
Yeah. Like, I mean, all the albums he dropped, for
Yeah.
sure. Like, 200. This
Crazy.
burp coming back, hang on.
I said Jarritos. I'm telling you. I'm just.
Yeah, who idea was it to get pizza, man? I'm supposed to be on a diet and everything.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to lose weight.
How much more weight can you lose? You look
A
good.
little more. I lost 30 pounds, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look
I was
thinner.
215 by March 28. I'm 180. Actually, I lost more. than 30
Really?
pounds.
Wow.
The math is wrong.
He's like the math is wrong.
Yeah, I'm 180 right now.
That's crazy. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I just got to work on my beer belly. I've been drinking beer since I was 14. It
That's
just
the
won't
man
go
belly.
nowhere. Yeah. But what were we talking about again?
You want that summer beach body?
Nah, I
Sorry.
ain't trying to be one of them dudes.
He
Like,
trying to be at the
with the
pool party.
6-pack, he walking around like, yeah, I got a 6-pack.
You just gonna start ripping off your shirts at your
Yeah, nah,
shows?
that's weird. Like, I'm cool on all that. Normal stomach, I'm good with that.
He's like normal stomach. I like my man.
Couple
stomach.
stretch marks on him. You know what I mean?
Stop
I
it.
ain't tripping.
We was talking about E40 and him on the
E40.
track. Yeah.
Yeah, E40. We've been cool forever. Plus, I was on one of his last albums.
Yeah.
Not the last one, but the one after that one.
Right.
I was on that with my boy Danny Brown, and I always wanted to work with him. Like, I'm a big Bay Area fan. Like,
Right.
from Too Short to Messy Marv, Mac Dre,
Ooh.
E40. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can go on all day. Like,
Right.
I love Bay Area music. And when I was making a record, I was trying to sound like E40 almost. I'm
Right.
like, I can't try to sound like E40 and not have E40 on the record, or I'm not going to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I called him up. He like, send it over. 2 days later, he sent it right back, and there you go.
40 is good for that.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean?
He A1. He answered the phone, first ring.
Right.
He's text you back the first 5 minutes. Like, he A1.
You know what I like about your album too? I noticed you also had like Anderson .Paak on there, Vince Staples. Of course, you had your TDE crew on there as well. Like, why don't you go after like the Chris Browns or like, you know what I mean? Like I know you have Miguel as a feature on one of the tracks as well, but like it feels to me that you go more after the authentic like rappers versus like the mainstream. This is gonna be a hit because he's on it.
The biggest mainstream probably artist I got on there is probably like Kanye West.
Yeah.
For that part, and that was just like a fun record.
Right.
Because my whole album is pretty much serious. It's like real in depth about my life and where I come from. So I just needed something in my album that was just fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just fun, bounce your head, nod your head to. You don't really, not hard to listen to.
Right.
Just drive it in the car. You could be with your friends. You drunk, you high. Y'all just bouncing around or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
I needed something.
Right.
So I figured I would do that and ask Top to get Kanye because I'm scared of like artists and celebrities like that caliber.
Why are you scared of them?
Because it's like, out of the respect, like I'm a super fan of these dudes. Like I would never walk up to Jay-Z or even E40.
Yeah.
Like E40 approached me. That's how we met. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he like, yo, I mess with you. I rock with you. Like I would never approach E40 because it's like, that's fucking E40. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta put some respect on it.
Right.
Like that's 40. Like I would never approach Kanye. He approached me.
Dope.
And then I hit Top, like, yo, see if he'll do the record, because I'm not going to ask you, you know what I mean?
Right.
Then he did it. And that was just that.
Well, that's definitely a good look. So I think that just looking at your album, hearing a couple of songs, because it just dropped yesterday, so excuse me, you know what I mean?
No, all good.
It looks like it's going to be like a complete story. And I noticed one of the records on there, Black Thoughts, kind of going back to what we were talking about before, where I know you mentioned All Lives Matter, and I know you were tweeting about it yesterday, and you had to clarify.
Yes, when I said see, people don't listen to lyrics.
Right.
I know you were just getting ready to say I was about to clarify it.
Go ahead.
But, like, the whole song, top to bottom, is about Crips and Bloods.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said all lives matter at the end. And then I also said both sides. It's more than two skin colors.
Yeah.
It's not just white and black. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got brown, you got yellow, you got it's a bunch of skin colors, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was talking about Crips and Bloods. That's why I said both sides.
Right.
All lives matter, meaning within the blood and the Crip foundation where I come from.
Right.
All of their lives matter. You get what I'm saying? I'm not pointing out just my homies or you know what I'm saying, like that. Like all lives matter between the Bloods and the Crips.
Well,
that's exactly why I said both sides. People were like, "I'll kill you, one of the hypocrite. You this, that, you this." I'm like, you're not even paying attention to the lyrics.
yeah, people assume.
Like, why would I say both sides after All Lives Matter on a
sense.
Crip and Blood song that had nothing to do about racism? Like,
Right.
or what's going on? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, but people don't listen to lyrics, so it's all good.
Well, with everything that's happening, and the reason why I asked you this is because I follow you on Snapchat, and I love the fact that you are always with your daughter at her meets and just running around in the car with her. How do you have that conversation with your child?
Right now, I'm not. I want her to be a kid right now.
Right.
I deal with these issues, so when she get older, she don't have to deal with them.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why, even on that Part remix, I said, I'll die before my daughter have to fight this fight.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, let her be a kid, let her live her life. When she gets older and she's ready to fully digest this, and I know she's ready for it, then I'll sit her down and we'll go about it. But none of that TV, the CNN, all that negativity, putting that negativity in a 7-year-old girl. What you need to do is focus on your tutoring, your work, and soccer, since she loves soccer.
Right.
I told her, that's the only thing I told her. Whatever you want to do in life, I told her this at 6 years old. Let's start working on it right now.
Right.
She said she wants to play soccer. I've been keeping her in soccer training, and actually, I didn't even learn how to play soccer. I never played soccer in my life.
That's how you lost 30 pounds.
That's part of it. Chasing her ass everywhere.
Exactly.
You know
I'm
what I
like,
mean?
shoot, I ain't doing
But,
that.
like, you know what I mean? Like, let's focus on that then. Like, she really loves soccer. She's really good at it. So it's like, let's just do that and worry about everything else when it's time to worry about everything else.
Do you bring your boys with you to her soccer matches? Like,
Nah, it's hella early. My homies, they be drunk and high. They ain't getting up at 7 in the morning. Like my daughter play with they do age groups. The
Yeah.
little kids is always first. So
Yeah.
it's like the 5 and 4-year-olds, then the 6 and 7-year-olds, and then
Yeah.
the 8 and 9-year-old. It goes by time like that. So her games usually start at 8:45, and the 4 or 5-year-olds starts like at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
you know?
hell no.
So like yeah. I can't wait till she get 9. And I can start waking up at least like 9, 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. It's
Aw,
my
your
baby.
7-year-old got you waking up at the crack of dawn. 'Cause it
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
be
got
me.
to.
I'm
I
sorry,
got
I ain't
to.
coming.
I got to. Sometimes I'll be at the studio. I won't even sleep. I just stay up,
That's dope.
take her there, go to sleep.
That's dedication.
Then she basically raised herself,
Yeah.
running around the house while I'm asleep, doing God knows what.
Now, you know you made me sad yesterday
Why?
because I heard you say there will not be a TDE album, probably because I know y'all find it hard to get together to make it. Like, when you going to have time?
It's hard, man. Like, me being a father, J-Rock being a father, Kendrick always on the road, me always on the road, Absol on the road. Like, it's like when do we have the time to sit back and just focus on the album? If you notice, everybody from TDE,
Yeah.
everybody always trying to blame Top, but it's us. We take a long ass time to make albums.
Yeah.
Like, we take our craft very seriously. Like, we're not just putting songs out
Right.
to hold people over. Like, the song is not on my album because it wasn't good enough to make my album. So why would I feed it to you?
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not how we do things. We do it more old-fashioned way. This is the album. See you in 2 years.
Mhm.
This is the album. See you in 2 years. I'm gonna tour off this. If it doesn't work, maybe I'll go back to the studio. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But as long as it's still working for us, why would we change our formula
Mhm.
for something? You know. But like I said, I'm a father. J-Rock's a father, and that takes a lot of time away from your kids touring and studio sessions and stuff like that. So, and
Hard enough.
yeah, and I'm my daughter's only provider, so it's like it's hard. It's really hard for me. I do everything. Take her to school, pick her up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go to soccer practice, pick her up. Go to soccer game, pick her up.
When she gets a little bit older, you think you'll take her on tour with you?
Hell nah.
I'm just curious.
Too much weed smoke going on, man.
Oh, so does she know you smoke weed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I brought a house I got a house in the back of my house just so I could smoke weed.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
You like, don't come in here, baby.
Yeah, she don't go to the back house.
Is that where the homies go to?
Yeah, that's where we all be. We be in the back house.
He's a smart dude. You got
Yeah.
the full house, baby girl. Call me if you
Yeah,
need
that's
me.
the whole front house
Yeah.
is hers and my dogs. She be in there with my dogs. They protect her and all that. You know what I mean? She raised herself. I be too busy getting high and playing video games.
You so special. He said playing video games.
She
Now,
raising herself.
now I
at
know
this point.
Top Dog was talking about that. As soon as you guys all drop your albums, you guys are gonna do a TDE tour. Have you guys even discussed that? Is there a possibility that while you guys are on tour, you could possibly be working on this album? I just want to see an album with all of y'all together.
Man, back to the
See?
that could possibly work, but we're different creatures, man. Just like that mean we would have to get a studio bus.
Yeah.
And usually when I'm on tour, that's the time where, cause like I said, my life as full-time father is like nonstop.
Yeah.
I know I'm joking and saying I'll be in the back and she raising her.
Yeah.
It doesn't go down like that realistically. Like,
Yeah.
So when I'm on tour, that's the only time I get to be with my friends for 24/7,
Yeah.
and we get to have fun. Like,
Yeah.
work is cool and all, creating is cool and all, but your mind have to be in the right space to create, or you won't be inspired.
Otherwise, you can pull
So,
out some.
I need to be inspired to make music, because I can't just go in the booth and just rap.
Right.
Oh, I got a rollie, I got a chain, I got like I'm in the Bay, I got a girl and she love me to like I can't do all that.
Right.
Like everything I talk about is about something. I may do a fun record here and there, but usually the fun records come after I done did a whole body of work.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to kind of get it out.
Exactly. So it'll be hard for me personally. I don't know about them,
Yeah.
but me, it'll be hard for me.
Have you gotten used to the fame yet?
No, I don't go nowhere.
You don't? Really?
So I don't really, like I go to like Target and stuff like that. Like
Mhm. Target. I want to know
I
what
gotta
Target
get
this
soap
is,
and like,
though.
you know what I mean, toothpaste and stuff like that. And
You ever find people like camping in front of Target waiting for you to come through?
Nah, I be having people go in front of my house though, like
Word?
take a picture. There's no privacy no more. There's no such thing. That's why I put my daughter on my Snapchat.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, it's no privacy. It's 2016.
Yeah.
Like I would try to keep that private and all that, but it's like there's no purpose, man. And like she got so much personality,
Right.
and she's on YouTube all day anyway, so whatever.
He's like, she knows everything.
Yeah, but yeah, people will stop in front of my house, take pictures and stuff like that.
Well, you know you're turning 30 soon.
Yeah, October.
So what's going to change? I know a lot of people hit 30 and they're like, it's a whole, they got to switch something up.
Shit, I've been looking about 48 for about 20 years.
You ain't looking 48.
So, I don't know, man. I'm going to be just chilling, man. Same old. Ain't nothing changing about me.
And I only got one more for you because somebody in the audience asked me to ask you this. How many bucket hats do you have?
Honestly, I don't have no more bucket hats.
Really?
All I have is fedoras.
Really?
Yeah, I got rid of all my bucket hats because it was starting to get weird everywhere I go. Like, people with skinny ass faces that never should put a bucket hat on, got one on. I'm like, that's not right. Like,
right.
And it got weird. I go to the show, and it's a sea of bucket hats in the show. It's like, this is kind of weird. Like, you know what I mean? I'm doing the meet and greet, and everybody like, can you sign my bucket hat? It's like, no, like.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not doing that.
I didn't do this to make it like this is just something I threw the hat on. I was just like, I like this.
Yeah, you kept it alive, and then everybody.
Yeah, then I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
He's like, I'm cool.
So now I just wear my Freddy Cougar joint every day. I just wear the same hat every day.
I was going to say, do you have multiple?
Nah, this is the same one.
That's dope.
I just spray it down and wipe it. I got like this hat cleaner joint.
Oh.
Spray the inside of it.
Watch, you going to see everybody wearing one of those next.
Yeah, everybody going to start trying to look like Freddy Cougar.
Stop it. Now, before I let you go, any last words you want to let Pete the Bay know about your album, why they should cop it, or what's it about?
Buy it, because what else are you going to buy? You know what I mean?
What else are you going to buy?
There's nothing tight out right now. There's nothing cool out right now.
I will say from the tracks that I have heard, I am honestly impressed because I miss lyricists, and that's one of the reasons why I love y'all and your crew, because y'all put out real hip-hop tracks that, you know what I mean, are timeless.
For sure.
So, Blank
and
Face.
plus, I got E40 on it.
Bonus, right? Now, ScHoolboy, if anybody want to follow you and just check in on you, see what you got going on, what's your Snapchat so they don't know?
HovaQ, HOOVAQ. My Instagram, what the fuck is my Instagram?
Groovy.
Groovy Q.
See, I've been stalking people.
My Twitter, ScHoolboy Q.
Exactly. Thank you.
I need more motherfucking outlets.
He's like, anything else? Oh.
What else is cracking? What else is the new app? That's it? That's the three?
Yeah.
All right,
That's
cool.
pretty much
We're
it.
good.
Thank you once again for sliding through. Your girl
Thank
Shay
you.
Diddy, ScHoolboy Q. It's 106 KMEL.